Good afternoon or evening, whichever is the case. Today's date is March 25th of 2019. My name is Shane Hilton, and I am the second generation Sokadai of the Nippon Kitsugaru Kai. My father, Larry Hilton, is the Soka of our federation. Mr. Geyston, I am both pleased and disheartened to have to be joining you via video today. As you are aware, I couldn't make it to this special day because my son is playing in what may be his last high school soccer game. If I could, may I come to attention and bow to those senseis and professors joining us today. Thank you for what you do in the martial arts. Mr. Geyston and his team have spent many hours in collaboration and in work to make this event, the gathering of the masters, come to fruition. So that our guests may understand the gravity of this recognition that you will be receiving tonight, I need to share some lengthy but important facts regarding my father's achievements in the martial arts. In seeing his dedication, his devotion, and passion, you will begin to grasp why I am so proud of him and why it's imperative that this federation and his legacy are passed down to a unique individual that not only lives and breathes the martial arts, but has a true passion for knowledge and the love of teaching. For without either passion or knowledge, the arts would die on the vine. My father's quest for knowledge began in 1958 when he learned to wrestle under the direction of his father. By 1965, my father earned his first on black belt in Goshin Jitsu under CG Pat Burke, and then from 1967 through 1969, my father trained under Sensei Jim Chapman, whose style was Isshin-Ryu karate. Mr. Chapman was a direct student under Grandmaster Don Nagel. In 1969, my father was promoted to third Dan black belt in Jiu-Jitsu under Sensei Earl Frazier out of Indianapolis, Indiana. In 1972, my father began his training in Wing Chun Gung Fu under Sifu Chanai. And then in 1973, he opened the first full-time Jiu-Jitsu school in Vermilion County, Illinois, in affiliation with the Jiu-Jitsu Black Belt Federation of America, or JJBFA. In this same year, he was promoted to third-degree black belt in Taiho-Ryu karate. In 1974, and to my father's surprise, he was featured in the magazine Inside Kung Fu. Also in 1974, the JJBFA board promoted him to 5th degree black belt in Juko-Ryu Jiu-Jitsu. This was a master level. In 1987, my father was honored to have Grandmaster Florindo Visitation grade him to Hachidan, 8th Dan, in Dijitsu-Ryu and bestow upon him the title of professor. In addition, Professor James R. Gaines recognized him as a Hachidan and Hakutsu-Ryu Jiu-Jitsu. I will wrap up this segment of this presentation by saying my father is recognized as a member in Who's Who in American Martial Arts, a member in the World Martial Arts Hall of Fame, a member in the World Head of Family Sokuship Grandmaster Council, a member in North American Black Belt Hall of Fame Living Legends, president of the International Black Belt Federation, a member in the International World Head of Family Sokuship Hall of Fame, member of the Martial Art Masters, Pioneers, and Legends Hall of Fame, and member of the United States Martial Arts Association Hall of Fame. My father is also the author of the book Nippon Jiu-Jitsu Kitsugaru and co-founder of Pioneers and Legends. Now, please understand, I share all of this accolades with you to simply state the obvious. My father has spent the majority of his life seeking knowledge and passing his knowledge on to others. My father founded the Nippon Kitsugaru Kai in 1981. As he watched me mature in my knowledge and ability, he named me Sokadai, which means successor to the Sok. His expectation was to pass his legacy down to me when he retired or passed away, and I would continue to instruct others in the way of the Nippon Kitsugaru Kai. The decision to pass on the legacy of the Nippon Kitsugaru to you, John Geyston, and name you Sandai Sokadai, third generation Soka, was not one that was taken lightly. Both my father and I have spent time and reflection on this decision. Mr. Geyston, my passion for the martial arts peaked many years ago, and although I greatly appreciate the arts and all my father, Soka Hilton, has done in his career, I cannot be the only Sokadai of the Nippon Kitsugaru, or I fear his legacy will be weakened, and the art that he spent his life developing may cease to continue, and this simply is not a viable option to me. My life and passion has taken me in a different direction, one that hasn't included the martial arts. I have, over the years, acknowledged this truth. Likewise, my father and I feel equally strong that you are the man that will continue to keep his name and federation alive for generations to come. Mr. Geyston, you and my father have martial arts as a priority all of your lives. You both have sought out other arts and both have achieved the prestigious rank of black belt in many arts. I suspect everyone here is acquainted with Mr. Geyston, but if you are not, please let me take a second to share some of his accolades. Mr. Geyston began teaching martial arts at the age of 19. He has 42 years in the martial arts, of which 37 years have been spent teaching. Mr. Geyston has earned the rank of Hachidan 8th Dan in Kempo Jetsu, a system that mirrors the Katsugaru-kai. Mr. Geyston is a family man, and he shares his life with his wife Amy and 3 children, Jet, Javen, and Gianna. Mr. Geyston, it is because of your dedication to the martial arts, to teaching and making others better in whatever they do, we have chosen you to carry on my father's legacy. It would be an honor if you would accept this promotion to Kudan, 9th Dan, and accept the title of Sandai Sokadai of the Nippon Katsugaru-kai. I'll now sign the certificate prepared by my father, Soka Hilton. May God bless you in life and in your endeavors. I am only but a phone call away if you ever need anything in the arts. Shane. I'd like to show you the certificate that has been prepared for Mr. Geyston. And now I will take a moment and sign it. Congratulations.